So real quick before we jump into the video where I break down today's entire promo, and there's a lot of good info to go through, so make sure you watch the entire video. Currently, there is a glitch going on right now in the Last Stand house rules to where if you play and win one singular game, you're not going to get all of the rewards leading up to it, but you will get the 96 overall BND Underdogs Adrian Norton extremely fast. So again, go through, play, win one game. You're going to get the 96 OVR. I don't know if that's going to impact the remaining rewards. I'm assuming EA will fix it at some point, and then you can probably go back and get the additional free packs. But if you want this Adrian Norton, who does get a bunch of platinum abilities, including a discount on Platinum Takeoff, you can go get him very easily by winning just one game. What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another College Football 25 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down part 2 of the Underdogs promo in Cut 25, and EA made a huge change to this promo that I think essentially saved it. We'll talk about what exactly that is in a moment, but let's go through everything. So this promo debuted last Tuesday. We're going to get this every single Tuesday for the next 7 weeks. It's a 9-week program, and playing through your solo challenges will earn you some decent free content. So if you go through the solos, you got 24 stars in each sequence that's currently available. That means you can earn up to 48 stars today. I knew that because I'm good at math, and that also equals the tier 3 and tier 6 rewards, tier 7 rewards. Let me try that again, tier 5 rewards. So you're going to be able to earn up to 2 free 93 plus BND Underdog packs at the very end of it, you know, when the whole thing's over. When you get to week number 9, 216 stars if you play through all of the solos, you will get a 96 plus BND Underdogs pack. But initially, when this program came out, I said it last week, I thought it was amazing from a free content standpoint, whether you like to play online or offline. Definitely a big W. The cards weren't so exciting, but I said earlier, they made a big change to them that I think certainly going to help. As far as the field pass goes and your season 6 objectives, if you go over to the Underdogs tab, again, now that we're into week number 2, you have these objectives, and it looks like they're just stockpiling onto each other. But as you complete these objectives, you're going to earn packs that give you Underdog Victor tokens. We'll talk about exactly what you can use those tokens for, but the first week objectives did not disappear. They are still hanging around here, and now we have week 2 objectives, and once you complete all of those, you're going to be able to earn your second token. Now, one of the main things that you need to do to knock out these objectives is either play or win games in either the Against All Odds event or Last Stand. So one is against the computer, the other is against people. So you have an online and an offline version of each of those. As far as the offline one goes, you're going to go over to solo seasons, and you have Against All Odds right here. Now, the kicker to this one is that you do have to make a comeback against the computer, which generally should be easy, but you also cannot enter this event until your overall on your entire team is a 90 OVR or below. So they're making it a little bit more challenging for those of you that have a God squad and easily just beat up on the computer. You are going to have to lower that team OVR, which I don't think will be a big, problem there for a lot of you. And as far as this game mode goes, the offline version, not only are you playing through the games to get that progress within those objectives for the tokens, but also every game that you win goes towards the count here. And as you scroll through the rewards, you get to 20 wins against the computer. You got 2 93 plus BND packs. You can continue to go all the way over to the right there. It alternates between these 93 plus packs and then coin rewards, and at the very end, level 14, 70 wins against the computer with a 90 OVR team or lower, you're going to get a 96 plus BND Underdogs player pack. I believe you can earn this one right now. If you want to continue to play over and over and over again until you get up to those 70 wins, you can certainly do that. So that's the offline side of it. If you want to play on the online side of it, and you can do both. If you're comfortable with playing online, you can definitely do both. We have the Last Stand event here. The best thing about it is that the rewards do refresh every single Tuesday. So today is week 2. The rewards did refresh on it, which means you start all the way at the beginning, and all of the wins that you compile within this event for the week are going to earn you additional rewards. When you get to 10 wins, you get a 93 plus BND pack, another one at level 6, which is 20 wins, one more at 30 wins, and then at the very end, which is going to be 40 wins, we have a new featured player. This week, it's a 96 overall BND B&D Underdogs Adrian Norton. So last week it was a different player, and that means every week for the next 9 weeks there's going to be a new feature player. Hopefully eventually they go up in OVR, but it's a free card that you can earn via house rules. Now, normally, especially at this point in the year, you're thinking 96 overall card, what can I do with that? It's probably going to be trash, but like I said, they made a really big change to this program, I think late last night, and it rolled into the cards that came out today. If you look at the attributes, a little bit slow there at 96 speed, route running, catching, all very good. 6 foot even for Adrian Norton at wide receiver, but it's all about the abilities. And if you go into the standard ability buckets on these cards, you're going to look and say he's got gold takeoff, platinum 360. There's really nothing different from this card compared to other cards. But if you go all the way to the very end, the far right bucket here, platinum takeoff. But not only does he have platinum takeoff, he gets it for 2 AP. Platinum sidestep, 1 AP. Sidestep platinum, 360 platinum's 1 AP. Sidestep is going to be 2 AP. Platinum cutter, 3 AP. We finally have not only discounted abilities, but really good abilities at a discount on these cards, including this free 96 overall Adrian Norton. Now, real quick, before I show you the rest of the new cards that came out today, if you go over to item sets, remember those Victor tokens that you're going to be earning by knocking out the weekly objectives every week on every Tuesday when they reset? Well, you're going to place those tokens into this set. Once 9 weeks is through and you have all of the tokens, you're going to be able to trade those in for a 99 overall B&D Zay Jones. Also, the house rules players, and again, there's going to be one featured every single Tuesday when the rewards refresh. You're going to be able to pick one of those as a B&D of your choice, and then also a Conqueror token, which can be used to upgrade any of those house rules players from a 96 to a 99 overall. So a lot of good stuff here as you play through and knock out those objectives. We are several weeks away, obviously, from being able to redeem those items, but W free content from an online and an offline standpoint. And when you take a look at the rest of the cards, including the ones that came out today, I want to go back to Zay Jones, right? Because he looked like a pretty good card, but several weeks away, very disappointing abilities. And in that very first bucket that you're used to checking for the main abilities, he still has terrible options. But if you go to the very far right and take a look, now we have discounted buckets. And again, for the free Zay Jones that we are several weeks away from earning, you do get platinum takeoff for 2 AP. All of those discounts that we just saw also carry over to this 99 overall free card and all of the LTDs and champions that came out today. The 2 brand new 99 overall LTDs that are going to be in packs will be Trey Hendrickson, defensive end, and then Brian Bosworth, which doesn't really make too much sense because he just got a 98 overall card not too long ago. It is a very good card, 6'3", 95 speed, 91 zone, 97 hit power. Let's see if they gave him any man coverage here. Yeah, it looks like he's got 90 man coverage, so he's definitely going to be one of the better middle linebackers in the game. I just feel like there's a million other players that they could have given this card to outside of him, who just recently already got an upgrade. And if you go to the very end here, you got platinum workhorse for 1 AP, platinum quick jump for 2, though you probably wouldn't really use that on a middle linebacker. But the overall point is not only does he get all of the platinum abilities you're going to be looking for, the same abilities you would see, based on their position on Sundays with Legends, but he also gets them at a discount. So this has become probably the best promo in the entire game now, because you got platinum abilities everywhere that you want, and also they're at a discount. And also, guess what happened today? We have another 98 speed skill position guy, Marquez Cooper here at running back from San Diego State. Has 98 stock speed, 98 break tackle, 92 trucking, carry, agility, catching, all very good. He's an elusive back archetype, 96 spin, 98 juke. I would assume this is going to drop the price tremendously on that legend Jamal Charles card. I put out a video yesterday on the best pickups to make based on the auction house, and I said Jamal Charles, once we get a brand new running back, is going to go down in price. I'm assuming now that this card alone will probably drop him down there, because again, you got all of the platinum abilities you want. Workhorse platinum for 1 AP, Plat 360 1 AP, Plat sidestep for 2 AP, Plat shifty for 3 AP. This is just wonderful. Like, this is what the hardcore cut players have been looking for and asking for forever, and it's finally here. The rest of the cards that came out today, a bit boring, but again, with the abilities, that's going to make them a whole lot better. Corey Foreman, if you go to his last discounted buckets, he's going to get quick jump platinum for 2 AP, workhorse for 1. So just overall W's. The attributes are so similar for the majority of these cards that they all pretty much look the same, but now that these promo cards are getting good abilities, they are going to be up there as the best in their position. Vince Brown, the second, you know, a tight end at 6'6", 95 speed, solid run blocking, really good catching traffic, route running, and all of that. And he is now, correct me if I'm wrong, going to be, well, never mind, let me correct myself before I say it. I thought he would end up being platinum or getting platinum takeoff at the tight end position. So it looks like, and correct me if I'm wrong now, that Eric Ebron and Tony Gonzalez are still going to be the remaining 2. But big W from that change on the program. Still a lot of good free content to earn. And now the cards are better, and we have something to look forward to on Tuesdays for the next 7 weeks, plus the last 2 included. So before we get out of here, let's go over the pack offers. The $100 bundle gives you 6 superior underdog packs and a 98 plus topper. As far as what's in those packs, well, that's the step offer. Let me go to the individual superior packs here. You have a 3.19% chance at a 99, 22% chance at a 98 plus there. So you got 6 different packs to open up along with the topper there for $100. You do have step offers that you can complete as well. There are B&D packs, coin packs, individual money packs out there. Season 6 trophies, did they add anything in here for the underdog promo? Doesn't look like it. You just have Legends, Spring Break, What If, the Season 6 cards, and then of course Scheme Spotlight cards. I really hope with tomorrow's drop of Scheme Spotlight, they add in discounted buckets as well on those players to kind of liven up that program. There are training packs, so B&D pack, 89,000 training for underdogs cards, 279,000 training for a non-B&D pack, and each pack here, regardless of the one that you go after or open up, is going to give you a 93 plus card. So some opportunity to pull some of the new cards that came out today, and if you get any of the champions from even last week, they are definitely going to be good cards now with those changes to the abilities. And then they did go back and do what they did last week as well. There's a 7-step offer for the booster packs here, so we're going to open up the first 3. The first one, 93 plus B&D card for basically $5. That will give us access to 2 additional packs for 1 coin. And in this pack, we get a 93 overall Max Julio. He might actually be the best kicker I have now, so we might actually have to throw him in the lineup. Next pack for 1 coin, a 93 plus and an 83 plus, with one of these guaranteeing to be an underdogs card. I would love a 98 or a 99. We get Jamel Johnson here, slot defender out of Temple for our 96 overall. And then step number 3 out of 7. Again, we're not going to open up the rest of them. I'm assuming what takes place is you have the $10 offer and then maybe 2 additional 1 coin packs, if so. But in the extra underdogs pack here, we get an 86 overall and a 93 overall, so we struck out on our booster packs there. Big L for us, but that is the content. I love the changes that they made. You guys let me know how you feel about them as well. Thank you so much for tuning into another video. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.